The Market Town Museums Network is something that's come out of this project working with museum development. Our starting point was, how do we make Milton Carnegie Museum better? How do we engage with our audiences in a more meaningful way? And there are other museums that in market towns that are facing very many of the similar challenges. So through museum development we were able to identify a number of other museums that we could work with. Creating a network has enabled us to just bounce ideas off each other, to share experiences. It's been really useful in some ways because everybody's in a small museum, in a local authority, they're in a small town. There's a lot of shared experience and there's things you just don't have to say because you know the person you're talking to understands. And I see this relationship as the Market Town Museums Network as growing and continuing to be really supportive and informative and enabling in lots of ways.
We had a website which can only be described as embarrassing, but with no way of actually doing anything about it. And using the Market Town's money, we've actually now got a brand spanking new website. We've built up expertise and we'll be able to maintain it ourselves. Another major thing that we've been doing is we've got this lovely garden and we've wanted to do more events, and the money has given us a chance to try different types of events. We've got the money to do things like open air theatre, which we're going to trial this summer, which is very exciting for us, and other things as well of a more magical nature. So we're going to make the whole museum garden into a fairy kingdom over the summer.
One of the most important things that East Midlands Museums Development has enabled me to do has been to have a touch screen, which has brought us into the modern age, and children absolutely love it. The beauty of this one has been that it has two parts to it, which is what I wanted. I wanted the first part to show artwork that was in store, so that's like extended galleries. And the second part was children's activities, and it's worked fantastically well. It's exactly what I was hoping for, and that's due to funding from East Midlands Development.
One of the great ways that we've been able to use museum development funding over the last 3 years is that it's given us the opportunity to be able to redevelop one of the galleries that has been at Mansfield and has not changed for about 40 years. So our ceramics and Buxton gallery, which a lot of our regular visitors really enjoy, but it had become quite old-fashioned looking. So we were able to use the museum development funding to actually improve that and to freshen it up and to kind of reinterpret the objects in a more current way so that people are able to learn all about them.
We wanted to look at how we could engage better with our local community, and the network certainly offered us that opportunity. We spent the grant money that we got of £10,000 on redeveloping an area of the museum that hadn't been touched for 29 years. We looked at how we could create a community space to engage our communities, where we had more room for community activities and also room for our communities just to sit down, take time and enjoy the museum.